managers of bad assets, unquote. But the way things are going, there may be no choice. In fact, we're already on the road to nationalization. Consider how much money the government has already dumped into this nation's banks. According to the Treasury Department, 400 banks in 47 states have gotten government aid since the program began last October with that first $700 billion stimulus package, remember. When the banks begin to report first quarter earnings in a few weeks, the decision on all this may be made for us. The earnings will be horrible. Here's the question. Is it time for the U.S. to nationalize its banks? Go to CNN.com/talk and post a comment on my blog. You know, if it wasn't for this crummy news, there wouldn't be any news.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's so much. Did you notice that even Alan Greenspan, the former chairman of the Federal Reserve, told the Financial Times he thinks it may be necessary to nationalize these banks. This kind of crisis, he says, comes along once every 100 years or so.
The other thing I noticed is Larry Summers had his tap dancing shoes on pretty good when you asked him about it.
Yeah,
he didn't want to answer that.
No, he was obviously in that non-answer mode. All right, Jeff. Thank you. Apparently, some Canadians think President Obama has the Midas touch.
The what?
Everything he touches is going to be golden, so hopefully that includes touching Canada.
So is the president's trip to Canada tomorrow a golden opportunity to charm an American neighbor? As President Obama prepares to increase U.S. troops in Afghanistan, U.S. commanders predict a tough and very bloody road ahead. And the nation's first African-American Attorney General calls the U.S., and I'm quoting now, essentially, a nation of cowards. He's directly addressing the most sensitive racial issues. We'll talk about that and more right here in The Situation.
Right now in this warehouse, get one free.